Lord, I come before you with an open heart, not pretending to be strong, not pretending to have everything together, but honest enough to admit that I need you. I need you in the way I speak, in the way I listen, in the way I react, and in the way I love. Lord, help me to walk in wisdom, patience, and humility in all my relationships. Teach me how to carry your presence into every conversation, every disagreement, every silence, and every moment where my emotions want to lead instead of your spirit. Father, I ask for wisdom that goes beyond intelligence, wisdom that knows when to speak and when to stay silent, wisdom that understands timing, tone, and intention. Give me wisdom to respond, not react. Give me wisdom to see beyond words and understand hearts. When I am misunderstood, give me wisdom not to defend myself in pride. When I am corrected, give me wisdom not to harden my heart. When I am praised, give me wisdom not to become arrogant. Let my wisdom be shaped by your truth, not by my ego. Lord, remove impulsive words from my mouth. Remove sharp reactions from my spirit. Teach me that not every battle needs a response. Not every disagreement needs to be won, and not every opinion needs to be spoken. Help me understand that silence can be wisdom, restraint can be strength, and humility can be power. Father, I do not want to be right at the cost of peace. I do not want to speak truth without love. I do not want to express honesty without grace. Father, give me patience, real patience, not the kind that only lasts when people are easy to deal with, but the kind that remains when people are difficult, slow, inconsistent, or unfair. Teach me patience when progress is slow, when change is not immediate, and when people repeat the same mistakes. Help me remember how patient you have been with me. Help me see others through the lens of mercy, not irritation. Lord, when I feel frustrated, slow me down. When I feel offended, ground me. When I feel ignored, remind me of my identity in you. When I feel disrespected, teach me self-control. Let patience guard my reactions. Let patience soften my tone. Let patience give space for understanding to grow. Father, I surrender my urgency, my pressure, and my expectations to you. Lord, teach me humility, not false humility that hides insecurity, but true humility that is secure in you. Humility that does not need validation. Humility that does not compete. Humility that does not compare. Humility that listens more than it speaks and serves without needing recognition. Strip away pride that hides in my words, my thoughts, and my motives. Expose any area where I think I am always right, always justified, always superior. Father, help me to apologize quickly and sincerely. Help me to forgive freely and fully. Help me to admit when I am wrong without excuses. Help me to accept correction without resentment. Teach me to value peace more than ego and growth more than comfort. Let humility become my posture, not my performance. Lord, in my family relationships, give me wisdom to understand, patience to endure, and humility to love deeply. Heal misunderstandings, restore broken communication, remove bitterness, resentment, and old wounds that still influence how we treat each other. Teach me how to love without control, how to care without manipulation, and how to speak truth without causing damage. In my friendships, Lord, teach me loyalty without dependency, honesty without harshness, and boundaries without selfishness. Help me discern who belongs in my life and how to treat each person with respect. Protect me from pride that distances me from others, and insecurity that makes me cling too tightly. Teach me how to be present, supportive, and sincere. In my romantic relationships, Lord, Help me walk in emotional maturity. Teach me patience and love, wisdom and commitment, and humility in conflict. Remove selfishness, jealousy, and fear. Help me love in a way that reflects you pure, respectful, patient, and selfless. Teach me not to demand perfection from others while excusing flaws in myself. In my work relationships, Father, give me wisdom to navigate pressure, patience to handle stress, and humility to work with others in unity. Teach me to respect authority, to collaborate without competition, and to lead without pride. Let my character speak louder than my position. Let my integrity speak louder than my ambition. Lord, guard my heart. Guard it from offense, from bitterness, from assumptions, and from unresolved pain. Heal the places where past relationships have wounded me. Heal the places where betrayal made me guarded, rejection made me distant, and disappointment made me cold. I do not want past pain to sabotage present relationships. I do not want old scars to shape new connections. Father, renew my mind. Teach me to think before I speak, to pray before I react, and to reflect before I respond. Let my thoughts be filtered through your Spirit. Replace anger with understanding. Replace judgment with compassion. Replace pride with humility. Replace impatience with endurance. Lord, help me love people where they are, not where I expect them to be. Help me give grace without becoming permissive. Help me set boundaries without becoming cold. Help me correct without condemning. Help me walk away when necessary without hatred. Teach me balance, discernment, and emotional wisdom. Father, make me a safe place for others. Let people feel heard, respected, and valued around me. Let my words heal and not wound. Let my presence bring peace and not tension. Let my life reflect your character so clearly that others see you through how I treat them. Lord, when relationships become heavy, remind me that I am not carrying them alone. When conversations become difficult, remind me that you are present. When I feel misunderstood, remind me that you understand me completely. When I feel overwhelmed, teach me to rest in you. I surrender my reactions. I surrender my expectations. I surrender my pride. I surrender my impatience. Shape my character. Mature my emotions. Align my heart with yours. I want my relationships to glorify you, not distract me from you. Lord, help me to walk in wisdom, patience, and humility in all my relationships. Not occasionally, not selectively, but consistently. Let this be my testimony. Let this be my lifestyle. Let this be the evidence of your work in me. I trust you with my heart. I trust you with my relationships. I trust you with my growth. And I thank you because you are faithful to complete what you started in me. Amen. Father, as I stay here in your presence, I ask you to go even deeper beyond my habits, beyond my history, beyond what people see. Reach the root of who I am becoming. Shape my inner world, so my outer relationships reflect your order, not my wounds. I don't want to love from survival anymore. I want to love from wholeness. Heal me so I don't bleed on people who didn't cut me. Lord, remove the spirit of comparison from my heart. Comparison steals humility, kills patience, and blinds wisdom. Teach me to honor other people's journeys without resenting my own. Teach me to celebrate others without feeling left behind. Anchor my worth in you alone, so my relationships are not driven by insecurity or competition. Father, teach me how to listen, not just to respond, not just to correct, but to truly hear. Give me ears that hear the pain behind the words, the fear behind the anger, the need behind the silence. Let me be slow to speak and quick to understand. Let my listening be an act of love. Lord, when conversations become uncomfortable, stay with me. When emotions rise, steady me. When I am tempted to withdraw, remind me that avoidance is not always peace. Give me courage to face difficult conversations with grace and maturity. Let wisdom guide my words, patience govern my tone, and humility shape my posture. Father, help me release control. I confess that sometimes I try to manage people instead of trusting you with them. Teach me to surrender outcomes. Teach me to love without manipulation and serve without conditions. Free me from the burden of trying to fix everyone. I place people back into your hands, where they belong. Lord, I ask for healing in how I give and receive love. Heal places where I learned love must be earned. Heal places where affection felt unsafe. Heal places where vulnerability was punished. Restore my ability to connect without fear and to open my heart without losing discernment. Father, guard me from emotional exhaustion. Teach me when to pour out and when to rest. Teach me that boundaries are not rejection, and distance is not always disobedience. Help me steward my emotional energy wisely so I can love well and not grow weary. Lord, make me consistent, not kind one day and cold the next. Not patient in public and harsh in private. Not humble in prayer and prideful in practice. Align my private character with my public faith. Let integrity anchor all my relationships. Father, help me forgive even when apologies don't come, even when closure is absent, even when memories still ache. I release resentment, not because the pain was small, but because you are greater. I refuse to let unforgiveness poison my future connections. Lord, teach me how to trust again wisely, slowly, and without fear. Heal the parts of me that expect abandonment, betrayal, or disappointment. Replace suspicion with discernment and fear with faith. I don't want walls where boundaries should be, or distance where intimacy belongs. Father, let my growth be quiet but deep. Let people notice peace before personality, character before charisma, and humility before talent. Let my relationships feel safe, stable, and sincere. Lord, I surrender how I love. I surrender how I react. I surrender how I relate. I surrender how I see people. Form me daily. Correct me gently. Lead me faithfully. Help me walk in wisdom when emotions rise. Help me walk in patience when progress is slow. Help me walk in humility when pride tries to speak. And when I forget, remind me. When I fail, restore me. When I grow tired, carry me. I place my heart before you again. I place every relationship in your care. I trust you with the work you are doing in me. In stillness, I wait. In surrender, I rest. In faith, I believe. Amen. Amen. And Father, even as I remain in your presence, I ask that you go deeper than my words and touch the places I don't know how to explain. Touch the hidden attitudes, the unconscious reactions, the habits I developed from pain instead of wisdom. Lord, retrain my heart. Where I learned defense, teach me discernment. Where I learned silence out of fear, teach me courage. Where I learned aggression from hurt, teach me gentleness rooted in strength. Father, help me recognize moments before they become mistakes. Give me spiritual sensitivity to sense when my tone is changing, when my heart is hardening, when impatience is rising. Interrupt me, Lord. Pause me. Remind me that relationships are more important than proving a point. Teach me to slow down enough to choose wisdom instead of impulse. Lord, I pray for emotional maturity. not emotional suppression, but emotional mastery. Help me understand my feelings without being ruled by them. Let me feel deeply, but respond wisely. Let me care sincerely, but act humbly. Teach me how to express disappointment without disrespect, boundaries without bitterness, and truth without cruelty. Father, remove the need to always explain myself. Remove the pressure to be understood by everyone. Teach me the freedom of being secure in you even when others misunderstand me. Give me the humility to let you be my defender and the patience to let time reveal truth. Lord, where I have judged too quickly, forgive me. Where I have assumed motives, cleanse my heart. Where I have spoken carelessly, heal the damage. Where I have withheld love as punishment, soften me again. I do not want to love conditionally. I want to love wisely, not selfishly. Father, help me honor people without idolizing them. Help me respect others without losing myself. Help me serve without resentment and give without expecting repayment. Teach me healthy love that is rooted, grounded, and free. Lord, teach me how to walk away without hatred when necessary. Teach me how to stay without resentment when required. Teach me when to fight for relationships and when to release them to you. Give me discernment that is calm, not emotional, firm, not harsh. Father, I place every relationship in my life before you. Those that bring joy, those that bring tension, those that bring confusion, and those that bring pain. I give you conversations that haven't happened yet. I give you apologies that need to be made. I give you forgiveness that still feels heavy. I give you healing that is still in process. Lord, make my life a reflection of your patience. You are slow to anger, rich in mercy, faithful even when people fail. Let that same spirit live in me. Let my growth be evident. Let my change be undeniable. Let my character speak louder than my words. Father, I choose wisdom over impulse. I choose patience over pressure. I choose humility over pride. I choose peace over ego. I choose growth over comfort. I choose love over fear. And even when I fail, Lord, remind me that I am still being formed. When I fall short, remind me that you are still faithful. When I struggle, remind me that grace is still available. I surrender daily, knowing that transformation is a process and you are patient with me. Lord, help me to walk in wisdom, patience, and humility in all my relationships today, tomorrow, and every day that follows. Let my life bring you honor. Let my relationships reflect your heart. Let my journey glorify your name. I rest in you. I trust you. I thank you. Amen.